Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring Land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer.
Hello,
right.
Boring Review Nation.
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews, your number one favorite boring reaction channel. Nick here.
Chris.
You know, I said number one, but I showed 11, and that reminds me of Ricky Bobby. You can't have two number ones. That's right. You'd have 11. But how are you doing today, Chris?
I am doing fantastic. Just trying to get there. We go. Yeah. Doing good. How are you?
No. I am doing fantastic. Just sitting here with my brother. We're doing some reactions. And what are we checking out today, Chris?
We are checking out Agni Kai. I'm just kidding. No, we're checking out Agni Path. That was an Avatar Last Airbender reference for y'all.
Okay. I just thought it was some random Chris thing, but now that's a reference.
No. Great show, man. You gotta check it out.
It is a great show. Agnipath. So this is a request that was sent to us. Why can't I find it? So sorry. Give me 1 second. This was something that Arjit, our man Arjit, mentioned that we should check out. Now, it says 30th anniversary trailer. You know, the crazy thing is when I saw that, I'm like, okay, it came out in the 70s or 80s. I don't know what year I'm in because it said 1990, and I'm like, that was 30 years ago. 1990.
We're ancient now. I mean, how bad is that? I still think that 30 years ago is the 70s.
I know. Yeah. Like for me, 70s and 80s, and again, I was born in the 80s, but 70s, 80s, that's like before time really started. But the 90s is like the beginning of the modern age, and just in the way I view things. This is a movie that I'm assuming, since it's a 30th anniversary trailer, I'm assuming it's very, very popular. This stars Amitabh Bachchan, directed by Mukul Anand, and it stars so many other actors and actresses. The Path of Fire is what the poster says. I have no idea what this movie's about, and that's okay because I want to go into this trailer completely fresh. If you're a fan of this, don't forget to let us know what you think about this movie. Let us know, is a trailer going to help us get an understanding of the movie, or is it like a lot of Indian trailers where it doesn't really give away too much? But before we check it out, don't forget to like and subscribe. Chris, anything to say before we press play?
Don't forget to like this video. Yeah, that's it. Patreon. That's important too.
Yes, if you would like to become a Patreon, check out the link below.
Ever.
Arjit is one of our Patrons, but this isn't really technically a Patreon request, but we can say it as we want to. If you want to be one, follow Arjit's lead and join our Patreon. We appreciate it. But let's go ahead and press play in 3, 2, 1.
सच्चाई का रास्ता बड़ा
Epic walk.
कठिन होता है। आग का रास्ता होता है, अग्निपथ होता है।
Agnipath. That's how you say it.
इतना सदा मैं अपनी आग के सामने बाप को मरते देखा मैं। क्या गुनाह था उसका? कोई नहीं। फिर अकेला इस कंधे पे घसीट कर ले क्या?
Jeez, that's hardcore.
एक दिन एक गाँव मैं वहाँ को जरूर दूंगा।
Nice.
जलाया मैं उस दिन, दो जलाया, दो। एक अपने अच्छे बाप का, दूसरा उसका अच्छा बेटा।
ये छोकरा आज चिंगारी है। कल बड़ा बनकर हम सबको जिंदा जला दिया तो क्या करेंगे?
क्या नाम क्या है तुम्हारा?
विजय दीनानाथ जॉन, पूरा नाम।
I love it.
तुम कभी नहीं सुधरोगे।
जो सुधर गया हो गया, ऊपर मालूम।
ये नसीहत तुम उन भटके हुए नौजवानों को देना जो आजकल तुम्हें अपना देवता मानते हैं, भाई कहकर पुकारते हैं। तुम अपनी मौत की तरफ चल नहीं बल्कि दौड़ रहे हो।
कहने को ये शहर है, सिर्फ कहने को। और इधर जंगल का कानून चलता है मानो। जंगल का 6 फुट का बॉडी लुढ़काने के लिए 4 इंच का गोली कम पड़ गया मालूम। आइंदा फिर कभी ऐसा कुछ हुआ
तब मेरा को गुस्सा है कि देखना मैं लूंगा उठा के क्या क्या गिरेगी।
अपना उसूल कहता है जब दुश्मन की उम्र बढ़ जाए तो उससे दोस्ती कर लो, अपनी उम्र बढ़ जाती है। कांच का महल में रहने वाला कांचा सेठ
सिर्फ तेरे हाथ ही नहीं, तेरा शरीर, तेरी आत्मा सब मैले हो चुके हैं।
मर गया माँ का वो बेटा, नहीं मिलने वाला अभी वो अच्छा बेटा।
इंसान से जानवर बनने में जरा भी वक्त नहीं लगा।
पापा वो कौन है?
विजय चौहान।
वो गुंडा।
देवता वो बच्चा था जिसने प्रण किया था कि एक दिन माँ को वो गांव वापस देना है।
क्या चाहते हो? मांडवा। बेटा वो टेम आ गया ना? हाँ काका, टेम आ गया।
Jeez. Man, obsessed. Jeez, sliced and diced. So the lead guy there, Amitabh Bachchan, he is a legend. He is comparable to like a Robert De Niro, Marlon Brando type guy. I mean, this guy has been in Indian cinema since the 70s, if not before that, but on the big time in the 70s. So this guy's been around for a while. I've seen a few of his films from the 70s. I've not seen him in the 90s, so he definitely looks a little older. That voice, I want to say he's changing his voice to be even deeper, because he doesn't typically have that deep register. Maybe he did as he got older. I don't know. But it seems like he kind of changed that voice a little bit to make it more menacing. But you can definitely tell the late 80s, early 90s style there, like with the blazer and everything that he's wearing, the clothes he's wearing. Anyways, what'd you think about that film, that trailer?
I mean, it looked like a 90s action movie. more like an 80s action movie, though. Like there was a lot of big explosions, a lot of dramatizations. It kind of reminded me of like Scarface in a way. Because I wasn't sure, was he trying to get revenge or was he just like trying to get power and be in control?
No, I'm sure it turned into power and obsession, but I like the setup of the whole story. His father and his brother were killed wrongfully. He had to drag his father's corpse into the place where he had to burn him alive and give him their burial. And he just vowed as a kid, I'm going to come back to this place and I'm just going to set this whole place on fire. I'm going to get revenge for, whatever corrupt person killed his father. That's the way I took it. And so he just looks like he's just a man on a mission and he's just going to go after him time and time, or him, whoever this person is that caused him all his pain and misery.
I mean, that makes more sense. I could definitely see that now. At first, I was just like, what is going on right now? I mean, obviously, it's got some good action looking like it's in there. I mean, other than that, I really don't have too much to say. It looks like it's not even really one of those movies that seems to me like, oh, I'm going to dissect this movie. It just seems like, just go enjoy the movie. Okay.
Yeah, it reminds me of a film called KGF, which is, I'm pretty sure, a Kannada film. And in this film, this guy, Rocky, he's a kid, and he comes from I want to say a poor family. Something happens. I can't remember what, but he vows, like, at that moment, like, I'm just going to be this boss guy, and I'm just going to, like, take people out. He decides he's going to get the revenge right then and there as, like, a 9 or 10-year-old kid. And he goes after this, this crime lord guy, and he just, like, pops him in the face and, like, throws glass at him and stuff. Like, it's pretty crazy. And so anyways, his legend just continues to grow from that. And then we see him as an adult and he's just this Rocky, this guy who just, you don't mess with or whatever. It kind of gave me that feel. This is a little more serious tone. I definitely saw more 90s than 80s in this, but I have not seen a 90s Indian film ever. So who knows? This may be the first one, 30th anniversary this year. I agree with you. It looked cheesy at times. It looked like a 90s action flick at times. I'm not going to say it looked absolutely amazing, but it definitely looked interesting. I know Amitabh Bachchan's a really good actor, so he intrigues me enough, but it didn't absolutely wow me, but it did intrigue me. So I can see where you're coming from.
Haven't we seen that guy before? Was there another movie we watched that he was in?
Well, I know I've seen him in many movies. I can't remember which movies that you have seen with me. Maybe a trailer that we've done.
What was that movie called where the guy couldn't hear?
Where the guy couldn't
feel like he was deaf.
The guy couldn't. He was acting like he was deaf.
Acting like he was deaf. No, not deaf. Blind. I'm sorry.
Oh, Andadun. No, I don't think he's in Andadun.
What? He wasn't the husband that got killed at the beginning?
No. I see what you're saying though, because he looks a little older.
I think like him.
Yeah, I mean that was a while ago. I can see where you're coming from. No, that's not him. That's definitely not him. I would have remembered that, but I see where you're coming from. Let us know, since this is 30th anniversary. This is something that a lot of people obviously love. Let us know, your love for us. Fill us up in the comment section what you think about it. We may not have the most glowing review on this trailer, but let us know what we're missing. Let us know what are the best elements without any spoilers. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Take care.